Welcome back to Sports Federation TV. If you've just tuned in, you've missed the lion's share of the show. However, we do have something that's also exciting that's happening this weekend. We're showcasing the Cape Heal drivers car racing, and some of you may remember it from the good old days of the Goodwood Showgrounds, where it was predominantly or all on gravel, and now Cape Heal drivers for the last 100 and how many years have moved to tar. Francois, you well?
Yes, I'm very well yourself.
Good. How long has Cape Heal drivers been on tar?
From 94, we went over from Goodwood Showgrounds to Killarney Oval, the engine oval as we call it.
Yep.
And we've been there since. I mean, there's a lot of people that thought we're going to stay there for a year, 2 seasons, and look, we're still there.
It feels like 100 years that you've moved over from gravel to tar. Obviously because of Grand West building there. Has the participation grown over the years?
I can tell you in the last 2 years, the club, the Cape Heal drivers, there's so much potential, new members are joining, new drivers like yourself. I didn't even know you were a bloody TV presenter, really. And we're growing, as you can see, these youngsters, youngster next to me, and the other one that will come. It's all kids that started when they're 10, 12, 13 years old. That's in classes, and that's for the future. That's our people or racing drivers that we need for the future of our club, and overall, maybe one day, Grand Prix, who knows?
And I think the key is that it's an affordable motorsport opportunity, because I think that certainly that's what got me into the stocker racing, as it's commonly called, is that it's an affordable activity for Joe public. You don't have to have a souped up modified car to go and have fun on the track.
No, not at all. As you, with your Opel, I mean, it's a standard clubman's car. You're there, you're enjoying yourself. And the same with the mini class, the youngsters that we're trying to get into motor racing. You can buy a mini, race-ready mini for about 5 grand to 10 grand. And you'll be in the first 3 every night. You can win the race with that. And you know, well, what's so nice with our sport, and especially with the Cape Heal drivers, our sponsors, you know. If we didn't have sponsors, there wouldn't be any racing. In all racing that you see, even at our track on Saturday, you will see all the sponsors, their names will be named. I can't name all of them, but to them, I want to say a big thank you, and they know who they are. And there's a lot of people behind the scenes, the committee, and especially our drivers. I mean, if it's not for them, there won't be any Cape Heal drivers.
Definitely. Talk about drivers. Michaela, how old are you?
I'm actually 50 now, and yeah.
15, and you're racing for how many years?
Well, this year's my 5th year. I started when I was 10 on my birthday. My dad got me a car.
Was that your birthday present?
Yeah.
Did you know it was coming?
No. Well, it all started when I was like, Dad, I really want to race. Like, my brother's car is a joke.
Yes.
And then after that, he started teaching me how to drive in my mom's car, and it like took me 10 minutes. And then afterwards, yeah, started, and then the night came and I saw the car. My mom's like, you have to start driving. Oh, my dad's like, you're gonna race now. I'm like,
yes.
My word. Yeah. But I only did 2 heats my first race because I fell asleep. Yeah.
And now, do you enjoy racing?
Yeah, I love it. Well, last season I came 2nd overall, which is like biggest achievement.
Yes.
And I love it so much. It's one of the best. I mean, yeah, I was born with it.
Born into the family of racing. Let's take a look at the footage of the past event. Let's check it out. As you can see, stock car racing is fun, active, and then loads of activity that happens all the time on the track. Michaela, do you enjoy racing?
Obviously, why wouldn't I? It's like exciting, mind-blowing, blood pumping, awesome.
Would you do any other sport?
No.
Why not?
No, I don't know. I just think like racing is like way different to any other sport. Like racing, there's like more, I don't know, action, like, and they're actually risking your life.
I don't think you're risking your life because you're still
Safe.
hot.
With
Very safe.
with her, with Kiara, yeah, I think, yeah.
Are you ready for tomorrow?
I'm not sure. I think because yesterday practice, I don't know, but we'll see. I'll test the car maybe tomorrow again. But if not, then we'll see. Hopefully.
Good luck for Saturday. Tomorrow,
you.
we'll see you on the track.
Thank you.
Let's take an ad break, and when we'll come back, we'll chat more Cape L drivers. See you now. Kiara, you well?
Yes, thank you.
How long have you been racing?
This is my second season.
And are you enjoying it?
Very much.
What kind of car do you race?
I race the minis, A102.
Why a mini?
Well, I think between the youngsters, it's a very competitive sport, and you get to meet a lot of new people, and it's obviously experience for the future.
And how long are you physically driving? I know you're racing for 2 years. How long before that did you learn how to drive?
I started racing last year, June, so I started practicing about February, March.
And you got it all waxed and you in the top 10.
Yeah.
And is it competitive in that top 10?
There's a lot of competition, a lot of very good drivers, but it's all for the fun.
Definitely. Kapis, take us through the different categories within a CHD so people understand that it's minis are one class.
Yeah, the mini is now for the youngsters. Then you get your V8 class, and there's a new class that also started, the Lexus class, where my son is also taking part in. So he also comes from minis, and it just shows you it's good for the kids. I mean, you know, the main thing why I did it for my kids is for the day when they get their driver's license, they go on the road. You know, they know it will be safe for them to go on the road, and that they won't go if somebody's next to them try and touch the guy because they know speed will kill. Do it on the track where it's safe to do.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've also got the 60/60 class, which is very competitive, and there's also the 2.1s, and they also started a new class now. It's a 6-cylinder class. We don't have to go watch drifting and that. These guys will give you a show tomorrow evening like you won't believe.
Definitely.
There's a guy, Zach Groenewald. I mean, he's crazy. Justice, he's also crazy.
Yes.
And we're also starting now the hot rod class, thanks to Zan Farrell and what's his name? Now I can't remember his name. But they've started this club now. There's going to be guys from Tygerberg Raceway. There's guys going to be from Kleinplasie, Bredasdorp. I'm telling you, you're going to have fun tomorrow evening. If you're not at Kalani tomorrow evening, you're going to miss a lot of fun. And I'm telling you, it's bring the family. Kids under 16, all free. It's the only place in the Western Cape where you can go watch racing, where you can bring your kids in for free. 60 Rand an adult. Bring your brides, bring your doppie.
Your X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, and all of that, yes. And come and watch us. And even, Elton, you're going to give the people a show. You, a TV star. We've got Ferdinand Rabe, which is a TV star. We've got all these kids racing. They're all stars for the future and that.
Let's take a look at some of the footage of some of the action you may be seeing this weekend.
And the likes of Simon and Denton and Remy Lowe. The ball, Ferdinand Rabe! Ferdy Rabe, he clipped the 26. Actions behind them. Rackham and Stackham says, oh, look at this. Kyle on the inside, it doesn't work. Chris against Then you got Chris Kennedy and then the other two that were right in there as well. He's a Grant Kirchner and a Carl van Dijk, but they've been hounded now by Arne Smart on the racing line and not wander around. He is in with a shot. Oh, look at that. Oh, got frustrated behind him and there was contact there between Francois and Niekerk right down the middle of the circuit. He has run off onto the outside. They have worked him into no man's land, Gary.
As you can see, there's lots of action that will happen tomorrow night at the Killarney racetrack. As you can see, guys flipping their cars, doing all kinds of things, not intentionally, but it's safe to do it because you have a 5-point harness, you have a roll cage, and it's safe. Trappies, in closing, give us one or two highlights more of this coming event.
Okay, this coming event is going to be quite big. There's a lot of money that people donated to the drivers, driver of the day, or this one must take that one out and that. And then you're also going to see a lot of lady drivers. I can just mention their names if you don't mind.
Yep.
Okay, the one is Michaela van Tonder, Kiara van Niekerk, Tasman Camden, if her car's ready, and also Lisa Estra is in the mini class. And then there's also Teresa Abigail Cope, and the dad also races, so it's a family thing. And
Yes.
Nikita Oosthuizen, also in the clubmans, that's going to join you. I think she's going to give you a hiding tomorrow. And then the others is Daniela de Sousa.
Yeah.
And Kayla Jones, which won the championships last year in the mini class.
Yes.
She's also in the 1660s. And then there's also Mariska Kruse in the 1660s. What's this girl? She is trigger happy, just like this one next to me.
Yes.
And then come and watch. They must come and watch you. Just people, there's a white Opel. If you've got a sponsor for this poor guy, please help him. Even with a tire or a little bit of petrol, please.
Yeah, and I think, Trappies, the big thing here is that people need to, it costs money to keep a car going. And as you saw by the footage, all these drivers have some form of sponsorship and just to keep their car going. And it's a fun sport for everybody. Kiara, in closing, you ready for tomorrow?
Very.
Are you amped to give Michaela a hiding?
Yeah.
Good, good. Trappies, what time does racing start tomorrow?
Racing, the gates open at 2. Practicing will start at about 2:15, 2:30, and racing will start at 5. 3 heats and a final, 4 hours of racing. You won't get it anywhere in South Africa, not with the KPL drivers. You get everything.
Definitely. Lots of action. Over 120 cars participating. Come down to Killarney tomorrow. You're definitely in for a great evening. All that's left for me to say is thank you for spending time with us this evening. Our show will come on tomorrow morning again at 8 o'clock. Repeated as well as will be on YouTube under Western Province Sports Council, Fed TV. Watch out for the clips of each show. You can go back, you can watch them. If you've got any news, you've got any highlights, tweet us, Western Province Sports Council, tweet me, Alton Davis 25. We'll add you to the community diary. Have a fab weekend. See you Friday, 9 o'clock. Cheers.